on to Sunday Night Raw.
Boo.
WrestleMania 27. From Atlanta, Georgia.
Which was his favorite state?
My former hometown.
His favorite city?
Former hometown.
With The Rock being the guest host.
Yes.
Who started out with a 15-minute promo, which really could have been used to get some matches on the card.
Sheamus versus Daniel Byran for the
Did
U.S.
not
title.
get
Should have been the opening match, but The Rock is like, when I say wrestle, you say mania, wrestle, wrestle.
But they said, hey, you know what? We got to put you in the dark match. And not only that, we got to...
No, and then they got to fuck it up. Like, oh, let's put a battle royal in there instead.
Yes.
Let's have the Great Khali win it too.
Because we got to please the Indian fans. And the international fans.
Yeah, because last year.
Yeah, so.
The last year with Yoshitatsu.
Yeah.
I guess that makes a little bit of sense.
No, but they couldn't do it.
But anyway,
So what was the first match? I forgot.
First match was Edge versus Del Rio.
Oh yeah, because they had to spice it up. They had to do something, and this was Edge's very last match. Because the next night on Raw, he came out and said he was...
It was 2 weeks afterwards.
Oh, 2 weeks afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I remember he was on SmackDown that week, the week after, or... Yeah, he was on that SmackDown, and he speared Rhodes Clay, and then the next Raw, he was like,
oh, okay.
I gotta announce my retirement.
Yeah. So this was his last ever match.
Yeah.
And he didn't drop the belt to Del Rio.
Thank God. Because he was way too green for that belt.
Yeah.
He was not ready for that at all.
And yet what happened months later? They give him the WWE.
They gave him the Money in the Bank.
And they gave him the WWE title.
The other
1 month later.
The more prestigious.
And then the John Cena feud. You used the briefcase, and I'm upset that you used the briefcase. Feud.
How dare you?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so this one was an alright match. I mean, I think it definitely should have gone on a little longer.
And I don't remember.
Had we would have known, it would have been Edge's last match. It would have been higher up on the card.
Yeah, I think they should have gone with the whole, I'm going to retire after this match. I'm going to give you my best and my all, and I'm going to do it against you, son of a bitch, Alberto.
Exactly.
Because you beat up my best friend, and you almost beat up me. So.
Yeah, I think...
And this was when he was really over as a babyface.
Yeah.
Because he ended up beating Kane.
That's right. If this were Edge's last match, I think this would have been like...
Higher up on the card?
I think it should have been close to the main event, if not the main event.
And I know he did it for personal reasons, and they didn't. And the doctor's like, "Well, don't say anything. You know, we don't want to tell people about his neck and everything."
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Afterwards, they wrecked his car.
Yeah, oh yeah, they wrecked the
with crowbars.
Yeah.
You wreck a Rolls Royce with crowbars.
Hey, how many times do you get to do that every day?
And then he drops an elbow on it.
How many times do you get to do that to a Rolls Royce?
Not too often.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're a gangster or someone's owing you money or something.
So we don't get that.
No. Next match, the one you were looking forward to, I'll bet.
What was that again?
Cody Rhodes and Mysterio.
That was a good one.
Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio.
I like that feud.
You know why? Because it was an upset.
Yeah.
Because Cody Rhodes, nobody predicted Cody Rhodes except for him.
Yeah, I actually wanted Cody Rhodes to win that match because I like the concept. Here he is playing the pretty boy, and then Rey Mysterio gives him a 619, breaks his nose, and he's worried. Which I think that if Cody Rhodes still had the mask and he was doing that, well, you know, there's only so much you could do with it, but that was probably Cody Rhodes' best work.
Oh, no doubt about it.
That's when he was like, I'm gonna put a paper bag on your head, you ugly motherfuckers. You're ugly, and you all deserve to wear the paper bag.
Just like I have to wear the mask.
Exactly, so... It was kind of like a superhero villain.
If he would have worn that mask a little longer, I think he would have been champion.
Yeah. Well, he was Intercontinental champion.
World heavyweight.
And he designed the belt again.
Yeah, he brought back the white.
Yeah, he brought back the white. But anyway.
He brought back the white, and then the next night he dropped the mask.
Yeah.
And he changed his theme song, too.
Yeah, and then he took the knee brace from Rey Mysterio, hit him in the head with it, and won. That was cool. And he needed the win before anything else, because Rey Mysterio doesn't need any more wins.
Yeah, I mean, he is He is old.
Yeah.
And he has been out of shape.
Yeah.
So.
And everyone booed him in the Rumble.
That wasn't his fault.
I know.
That wasn't his fault.
But I think they would boo him again.
Speaking of not being their fault, the core.
And how long did that last? 1 to 2 minutes?
1.5 minutes.
Oh, God.
The core. Wade Barrett, Ezekiel Jackson, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater against Kane, The Big Show, Kofi Kingston, and Santino Marella.
And Kozlov wasn't in there because Kozlov got injured in like one of those access shows. It's like, oh, you're injured. Oh, we can't put you on.
Let's put on Big Show instead.
You're fired. No, it was Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston wasn't supposed to be on there, but they did it because Kozlov wasn't.
Okay. I actually like the core. Okay. I thought they were okay. I mean, it was
so let's see what happened.
Equivalent to the Nexus.
So let's see what happened with these four. Justin Gabriel's gone. Ezekiel Jackson's gone. Keith Slater hasn't been on television.
We're a 3-man band!
Oh, wow, great. That was a jobber thing, I'll tell you that much. And now it's just McIntyre and Jinder Mahal because Heath Slater hasn't been seen in a while. And I'm afraid I've got some bad news. We don't even know how long that's going to last.
I don't care. It's awesome. But if they would have stuck together, if they would have stuck with a theme song, which I'm still pissed about.
Yeah, they've gone through how many remixes?
Every single week, it was a different remix of the same song. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough.
I had enough. I'll make you see.
Exactly. So yeah, it was 1.5 minutes. Forgettable.
And you still have the T-shirt.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do, because I'm a history buff. They were a part of history.
Yeah. For
forgettable
only
history.
A few months.
Forgettable history, but... Oh, yeah, that's right. I bought the shirt the week they broke up, or was it the week after?
It was the week before.
The week before?
I know you bought
No, it was the week after they broke up.
So I know you bought the Nexus shirt before they debuted the second one. So I remember you were
Why couldn't they just debut that at Survivor Series?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Okay. Next match was Randy Orton and CM Punk.
That was a pretty good match. Not very memorable,
when
but it was
CM
pretty
Punk
good.
was a part of the Nexus.
Yes. The new Nexus, I should say, because it was David Otunga, Michael McGillicuddy, Baby Batista.
Mason Ryan.
Yeah. He was still in NXT and is now looks completely different. I mean,
he's got longer hair.
He's got longer hair, but his physique is a little bit different now. He's not as jacked as he used to be.
Nah, he still is.
He got a lot skinnier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never,
he's a little flabby too. He looks like he's actually been eating.
I honestly wouldn't tell. But yeah, this was an okay back and forth match. I mean,
yeah.
Orton got the win when Punk tried to fly. I'm flying! Oh shit! RKO.
Yeah. That was a pretty good one. Not very memorable, but good.
Pretty good finish, I say. Yeah. And it was featured on Randy Orton's DVD. So
yes.
That was pretty much
not on CM Punk's.
No. That was pretty much the whole
backstory. And who would go on a better year than The Miz?
Oh man. This match is This match
Which one?
is terrible.
Which one?
Terrible.
Which one?
Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler.
Dude, can we skip that?
No. I want to talk about this.
Oh, God.
Because it was Stone Cold Steve Austin as the referee. This match was horrible. This one, 13 minutes and 46 seconds.
You got an old, aged-out wrestler against a guy that's never wrestled in his life
in
a match of, 13 minutes long?
13 minutes and 46 seconds.
And then what was it? It was like, oh hey, the general manager says the referee can't interfere in the match, so Cole's gonna, oh God, we're gonna stun the messenger, and we're gonna just it was
ridiculous.
It was like Bret Hart, Vince McMahon.
No, this was way worse.
No, but I mean, it shouldn't even been on the card, and it shouldn't have been as long.
It was way worse.
It shouldn't even been on the card at all. I don't even know why they did this feud to begin with. It was one of the ridiculous things I ever saw.
Yeah. It was dumb.
And people thought the Triple H Kevin Nash feud was worse that year.
No.
No, they did. I've heard people say, like, oh wow, I actually enjoyed Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler more than I enjoyed Kevin Nash, Triple H that year.
That is bullshit.
Yeah.
That is bullshit. I don't care what you say. That is total BS. Now we get to the match of the night. Again, the match that should have been the main event.
Yeah,
because it's the freaking Undertaker.
Oh yeah, and Triple H. You have two great storytellers in the ring that
Legends.
Work well together.
Two of the Attitude Era's best.
And who ended up both getting fined for the steel chair shot. Which I think they did,
That's ridiculous.
Which I think they didn't get fined, but they said they did because, the whole Linda McMahon campaign and the whole thing that
Stand
they were
up to WWE.
Which they only did for a few months.
Mm.
And they still got Be a Star.
Yeah,
which my coworker Luke actually went to one of their fundraiser things that they were doing down here.
Oh, they did one down here?
Yeah, they did one in Fort Pierce, I think.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, Undertaker versus Triple H in a no holds barred match,
which was really great. I remember you and I were saying, "Wow, this was really great."
Again, it should have been the main event, but once again, the odd pay-per-view WrestleManias have to dumb it down.
No. They have the WWE title match must end the WrestleMania. That's why WrestleMania 18 wasn't great. Because like I said before, Hogan and The Rock was the biggest match on the card. What'd they do? Oh, we had to put Chris Jericho and Triple H in there because it has to be the WWE title match.
It has to.
They said that on the History of WrestleMania DVDs, and everyone was pissed off about it on there. I was like, why would you do that, Vince?
Yeah.
They didn't do it at the one we're going to talk about in the next video.
That was actually memorable, though.
Yeah.
But this one, Triple H and The Undertaker, I love this match.
Yeah,
this was
really
one of my favorite matches of the year.
Yeah.
The Undertaker didn't walk out. He had to get carted off.
That's right. I think
get carted off.
Yeah, because that was I think that was the start of, I'm going to start doing this for a year now.
Yeah.
I'm only going to be doing this once a year. You're only going to see me at WrestleMania. And I remember Triple H was just like limping.
Limping too.
Yeah.
That was when, he had him in the Hell's Gate and then he slowly tapped out.
Yeah. Because I think he realized that something was wrong. And I was like, oh crap, I need to get out of this right away.
Yeah.
Because I think Undertaker's hurt. I think that was a legitimate thing.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh crap, something's wrong here.
Yeah, he was carted off.
Yeah, because
you never see that.
Because I think in the hold, I hearing something's like, you gotta end this now, man. It's like I'm not feeling this or whatever. I was like, okay, I gotta do it now. Yeah. Oh, jeez. That was not a pretty sight to see if that was legitimate.
Yeah, it's not a pretty sight. That match is great. Speaking of not a pretty sight,
what's that?
Snooki.
Oh yeah, I forgot she was in a match. She was in a match.
Snooki, Trish Stratus, and John Morrison. Who gave Trish Stratus the cold shoulder.
I don't even want to talk about this match.
Against Lay Cool and Dolph Ziggler.
Can we skip it?
The only thing memorable about this is John Morrison giving Trish Stratus the cold shoulder. That's it.
Because they wanted to have Melina on the card.
Yeah, because he wanted his girlfriend Melina on there.
Which they broke up, by the way.
Again.
Yeah, but legitimately this time.
Again.
And John Morrison, I hope he comes back. Because he actually did some cool things. He was better than The Miz ever was. Speaking of which, can we talk about that one? And how ridiculous that main event was?
The worst main event in WrestleMania history. Get ready for it. It is John Cena versus The Miz.
Oh, jeez.
With Alex Riley in his corner.
First of all, there was really nothing great that built up from it. It was basically Miz beating up Cena. And it was mostly Cena, confrontations with The Rock and everything. Mm-hmm. Nobody cared about the Miz-Cena feud. They wanted to see what The Rock was going to do.
Exactly.
I was like, why is this a match? Well, why is this the match that's ending the night? First of all.
It's the title.
I'm sitting there, and 5 minutes in, I'm going, wow, they have no chemistry whatsoever. Yeah. This is bad.
And then 10 minutes later... Can this end already?
No, what is going on? This feels like a bad Raw match.
15 minutes later, I
never remember. You were falling asleep. I was like, motherfucker.
Joe, is there any pizza left?
I was like, no, I think we ate it all, dude.
Damn it.
Oh, man, that was bad. And then the concussion thing that happened to The Miz, and I was like, oh, it's a double count out. And I was like, Rock's like, no, we're ending this with a clean finish. And then all of a sudden, and who didn't predict this, Rock rock bottoms Cena and The Miz wins, and then he rock bottoms The Miz, and then The Rock is standing high and tall. And
I didn't like that. First of all, I didn't like that where he rock bottom The Miz, because he's the champion. He's supposed to be the champion. He's supposed to be held out, go out WrestleMania on a high note. But I guess you got to end WrestleMania on a high note and have The Rock pretty much.
I mean, anything. I was like, oh, just give Rock. I mean, this. I bet everyone in the back's like, wow, this WrestleMania sucked.
Oh, of course.
I can't even give this a grade. I thought there's like only one great match.
I'll give it a grade.
It was one of the worst main events I've ever seen on a pay-per-view. I give it a 1. I give it a 1. This is the lowest I'm gonna give it as a 1. I'm not gonna even go any further. It was bad. That's why I couldn't wait till the Raw afterwards, and then we finally had the big reveal.
Epic showdown.
Oh god, which was a year in the making. I was like, and that was exciting. You know why? Because
build up.
No. You want to know why?
Because it was in Miami.
Yeah, we went to it live. And we'll talk about that in the next video.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait. That was a good one.
Woohoo!